Hello everybody, and welcome to Snacky Bun's Food Review. On today's episode, I'm going to be reviewing some Vietnamese desserts, and you can see they're right in front of me right now. Now, typically before I begin the review, I will identify what I am reviewing. And I wish I could identify exactly what I am reviewing today, but unfortunately, Snacky Buns is a little confused, and let me explain why. So I got here to my left some raw gao. Now, I researched this and I know what raw gao is. Raw gao is a Jello-like dessert. It's very popular in Vietnam. You make little cakes out of it. Okay, but the point is, it's Jello. It's like Jello. That's the consistency. So I know what that is, and it's on the label. Now this one, I'm a little bit confused because this one says Jello Thach. Okay, that's all it says, Jello Thach. And then lists some ingredients such as coffee, pandan, and coconut. And I looked up what Thach is by itself and I can't figure out what that means. Now, I assume because it says Jello that Thach is Jello. Yet, little American snacky buns assume that raw gao means Jello since it's a Jello-like dessert. So I'm a little confused as to what Thach means, and this may even be a ambiguous label. It might be something for short, because I did see in Vietnamese there were some types of raw gao with Thach in it. So this one has coffee. I don't know if Thach has anything to do with coffee. For those of you who speak Vietnamese, you're probably, giggling right now with my ignorance and stupidity. But I want to let that known that I did try. Snacky Buns did try to figure this out, and it's been tough. So if you know, please let me know. That said, they both look delicious, and I know about this one. I was able to find out information on this one. So we'll get into this, and I'll explain to you what this tastes like, and please let me know if you know what that means. Just Thach. I don't know. Okay, so let's try what I know. Raw gao. Raw gao. Now, like I said, it's a Jello-like dessert. But here's the thing about raw gao. Jello, our Jello, American Jello, probably the Jello they use in Europe, is made out of gelatin, which is animal collagen. Sad, we're taking often pig parts and just so we can enjoy a dessert. But not in Vietnam, because they like to use what's called Agar. And Agar, I believe it's Agar, A-G-A-R, is a seaweed that they use to give it its Jello-like substance. They use that as an alternative to gelatin, which is really cool because I mentioned this before. I don't like to, I've been avoiding pork for a while now. Very smart animal. My wife and I have been refraining from pork. So it's nice to know that if I'm going to eat something without any meat, I'm actually eating something without meat in it. So you can enjoy this guilt-free because it has seaweed as a gelatin instead of animal collagen. So very cool. All right, so I'm gonna try it now. This one was from a store I went to in Little Saigon. So if it turns out good, try to find your nearest Vietnamese store. And they also sell Agar powder, so you can make your own recipe at home. Okay. So I smell coffee. So I'm starting to think that these are very similar because this one says as coffee, pandan, and coconut, and this one says seaweed, which is likely referring to the gelatin substance, the agar, and sugar and coconut. But like I said, it smells like coffee, and there's no coffee on the label, so they must have, I guess, forgot to put that in the description. I don't know. But I don't believe that's seaweed. That wouldn't taste too good, that seaweed flavor. I believe that's pandan. Let's give it a try. All right. Okay, kind of like Jello. Jello consistency, but maybe a little bit harder. Nice coffee flavor, not too sweet. But a nice tasty coffee flavor. Let's get in the middle now. Okay. So the bottom is definitely pandan. I can taste that pandan flavor. Vanilla, grassy flavor. And the coconut, you can see here there's kind of a white layer. I believe that's just pure coconut. So this is layered. Coffee, coconut, and then you got the pandan. It's good. I like it. The consistency is similar to Jello, but it's a lot harder. And it kind of breaks apart a little bit more than Jello. It doesn't stick together as like one whole substance. I feel it's more parted. The flavors are good. I really like the pandan. I'm a sucker for pandan. Love coconut, and I do like my coffee too. But the one criticism I would give about this one is that it's lacking maybe a little bit of sugar. I think it could be a little bit sweeter for my taste, but that's just my preference. Overall, good flavors. But yeah, I just wish it was a little sweeter. I expected it to be a little bit sweeter. So that's my my one criticism of that one. Now, on the top, this unidentifiable Thach, it says coffee, pandan, and coconut. I know for a fact this is coffee, pandan, and coconut. So I assume I'm going to be eating the same thing. Plus, this looks like the same consistency. It looks like raw cow. So I assume these are the same thing, except this one, they likely use green food coloring to give the pandan look, because pandan is green. All right, I'm gonna try this one now. Okay, that's it. It's just white and brown, assuming coffee. Okay. I like this one better. Same consistency as this one. Like I said, it's a harder Jello. It's like a harder Jello, but this one is sweeter. Put more sweetness in here, more sugar, which I like. I do taste a little bit of the coffee, but it's a little less strong. This one was a little too strong for my taste. I also really taste the coconut here. It's really creamy. And I can taste that pandan. Now it tricks you because it doesn't have that pandan coloring, but I can taste it in there, that vanilla grassy flavor. That's good though. Now, this one I'm trying here is sweeter than that one, but it's still not as sweet as other Jellos and that I've had, which is a good thing for many people, because sometimes, you know, Jellos you buy, especially from the store, it's just really way too sweet, and it's just kind of overpowering the kind of the cheap flavors that are in there. This, you can really taste the nice natural flavors of the coconut, the coffee, the pandan. So you can actually taste the flavors, not overwhelmed by sugar. This one is sweeter, which I like, because like I said, this one was just not sweet enough. But just to let people know, if you're gonna have this, it's, at least the ones I've tried, maybe people have different recipes, it's not as sweet as Jello. So if you're looking for a really sweet dessert, this isn't for you. But if you like those flavors I described, the coffee, the coconut, the pandan, you really like this. Also, if you like that consistency, harder than Jello and is not as smooth. It kind of breaks apart a little bit more because of the harder texture than gelatin, that seaweed that they use. Yeah, very nice. I really like this one. This one's still good. This could be a little bit sweeter, but good desserts. Good start on desserts. And another thing is that you do feel better, or at least I do, because I didn't kill a little piggy. Piggies are really cute, you know. And, it's nice to know that I just killed a seaweed to enjoy this, because fuck seaweeds, right? No, they're important too, but they don't have brains, so it's okay. All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you very much for watching. And if you can clear up this issue, I would really appreciate it. Let me show you the label there. If that makes sense to you, please subscribe and tell me in the comments. This is a learning process for me as well. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. So until next time.